try to not do much material tonight, but everyone else has got there before me. So what am I supposed to do? It's amazing, isn't it? Well, never mind. Do you like this dress? Do you like this dress? Yeah. It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite smart. I found it at the back of my wardrobe, because the thing is, I don't have a washing machine, and this keeps happening. Every time I run out of clothes and I've got nothing to wear, I have to go to the back of my wardrobe to find whatever's there, and it's always the smartest thing. I don't know whether this happens to anyone else. It's always happens to me. It's just, it happens again and again, and I still don't understand why. Yeah, but it keeps happening. But the thing is, that phrase, you know, if those who don't remember the past are doomed to repeat it, or is it those who don't remember the past, or the lessons of the past are doomed, those that don't remember the quote are doomed to repeat it? Yes, exactly. So, but it's just not true, because those that remember the past are doomed to repeat it. Those that don't remember the past are doomed to repeat it. Those that remember, so I'll give you an example, right? Every time me and my mum go shopping, every single time me and my mum go shopping, we argue, but we still go shopping. I hate going shopping with my mum. It's absolutely ridiculous. I go shopping with my mum. I'll tell you what happens every time. She goes, look at this lovely frilly thing. Isn't it beautiful? It's in fashion. And it's really good at least. You're going to try it on? I'm like, oh, I don't think so, Mum. She'll go, well, you always do this to me. Oh, why do you always do this to me? Oh, I can't stop shopping with you. You always do this to me. And then she'll stomp off like this, and I can't find her for like 2 hours. And then eventually, I'll take the bus home, and she'll be there. Now, this happens every time. She knows it happens every time. I know it happens every time. It still keeps happening. So that phrase makes no sense at all. Really, I think. That makes no sense at all. Anyway, where's everyone from? Here, Mongolia. Yes, you don't have to lie to me. I'm not that sort of person. So you're from all over the place, really. You've anyone from South London, anyone from North London, North London, South London. Yay! And which is the best? South. Yes, South is the best. Yes, I live in Peckham. Anyone else live in Peckham? Oh, Peckham, it's so lovely, it's so friendly, it's so wonderful. You believe me, don't you? Yes, I do think it's the way, it's so lovely, it's really nice. My flat, right, when I moved in, I thought it was an empty flat, because it's an understandable thing to make a mistake to make, really, because it was all sort of like boarded up and stuff, so you'll think, well, there's nobody living there, is there? But no, I was wrong. I moved in, and a couple of days later there was a lot of noise. I found out there's actually a nightclub in my basement. There's a restaurant on the first floor, all boarded up in the daytime. How was I supposed to know? There's squatters on the second floor, and my flat is actually registered as a mosque. This is all true. And it's so friendly, though, so friendly. No, I was there for like a week, and like 8 policemen individually came round to see me, which was very friendly of them, very neighbourly. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, so it's a really great place. It's it's all des res. It's a really nice flat, honestly. You wouldn't believe how lovely it is. I mean, look out, there's like a roof garden where the roof is overgrown with weeds. It's lovely. It's great, it's great, And I've also got, I've got wildlife. I've got rats. It's great. It's nice. There was one time, they usually stay on my nice roof garden and stuff, but there was the one time that I get into my kitchen, there was a great big rat in my kitchen. I thought, what am I going to do? Well, actually chase that rat away. Why are you looking at me like that, Matt? Confused? What? You don't believe me? You do believe me, that's the trouble. Yes. No, but it's a lovely place. Actually, I actually got bitten by a rat once, but I'm fine. Look at me, fine. The rat died. That's true. It's funny how nobody ever believes whatever I say. It's all a big lie, isn't it? All a complete and utter lie. But it's not. Unfortunately, it's true. My life is a tragedy writ large. But yeah, it's fine, I'm happy about it, I'm fine. I think I've probably like gone mad or something. But I'm not entirely sure because, you know, whatever. Life is like that, isn't it? Life is like that, like in the Reader's Digest. Does anybody used to get the Reader's Digest?
Yeah.
Oh, the Reader's Digest. Perfect toilet reading, the Reader's Digest. I found once this old copy of the Reader's Digest. Right from 1950. It was brilliant. You should see the brilliant headlines that are on it. It's great. It's like, pigs ate my son. Like, what the hell is that? Yeah. Japanese are our brothers. Yes, they are. Unless you're not Japanese, in which case that's probably not true. Anyway, there was weird stuff in it. It was really strange. All stuff about babies eating heads, and it's just like, what the hell? Reader's Digest is like normal things that have gone completely wrong, and somebody completely like on crack has written them up and sent them in and got like 20 quid for them. Because it's like, you know, have you ever submitted anything to the Reader's Digest? Does anybody in the history of the world actually submitted something to the Reader's Digest and been like, life's like that, or ooh, laughter's the best medicine, or stuff like that? Yeah. Oh, I think there was war stories as well. Has anybody submitted anything to the Reader's Digest?
Children, thank you.
I did when I was 8. I submitted.
Did you get anything accepted?
No.
No, see, I once did submit a hilarious story to the Reader's Digest. They didn't accept it. I thought it was hilarious. What was it? Well, it was based on something that I'd written in school, right? I thought it was funny. I got top marks for it. It didn't make any sense. We were supposed to write something on a like a phrase, a word or phrase, like a popular word or phrase, like loose lips, sink ships, or which is only popular if you're in the Second World War. Or yeah, many hands make light work. That's a nice one. I found something like a small leak will sink a great ship, which is not a popular phrase, but for some reason it was in this book. So I thought, I'll write the story. So I wrote a whole story about somebody going to the toilet and leaving the whole ship to its own devices, and it crashing into an iceberg. And the punchline was, a small leak can sink a great ship. Reader's Digest didn't want that. What do you have to do to get in the Reader's Digest, I asked? What do you have to do? Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is maybe, how long have I done? Have I done very much? Have I done as much as everybody else, is the thing? Have I competed with the rest of
About
us?
7 to 8.
7 to 8 minutes. Shall I do another minute and a half?
I think that would be splendid.
Splendid! Wow, that's good. Minute and a half. Yes, okay, yes. Well, you know, does anyone else mess with the internet the way that I mess with the internet, which is extreme? I thought messing with the internet was what you're supposed to do, like, because I worked in an office, it's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? If you're like bored at work, you mess on the internet. That's what I thought until I got sacked for messing on the internet. But so one thing that I found was really good is you put in a picture of yourself and it compares you with a celebrity. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. You put in a picture of yourself, it compares you with the celebrity. The first person that it said that I looked like was Isabella Rossellini. I was like, oh, that's nice. She's pretty, that's nice. She's got a bit downhill now. But no, that's not the point. She's a nice picture in this. So that was flattering. Press the button again. Second person, Johnny Depp. And it was a picture of Johnny Depp with a beard. Obviously not so flattered about that. Whoa, yeah.
What are you complaining about?
Well, what am I complaining about? Johnny Depp, he's hot chick. No, he's not though, is he? No. Oh, well, fair enough. Looking like Johnny Depp's probably a good thing. Yeah. If you're a Johnny Depp. But I'm not, am I? And I don't look like Johnny Depp.
You could be.
Anyway, the computer thinks I look like Johnny Depp.
Just a bit. But in a good way.
But in a good way. Okay, maybe I am Johnny Depp. Major life-changing decisions that he made a couple of weeks ago. Yes, that's what's happened. Yeah. Anyway, I was a little bit disturbed about that, so I thought maybe plastic surgery or something, would that work? So I've been like researching it. I've seen a program called Extreme Makeover. Have you seen that? It's weird. Like they take somebody that's usually quite normal looking, you know, a bit saggy or baggy, maybe could do with a nicer haircut, maybe lose a bit of weight, you know, nice cardigan, a bit of self-esteem, that sort of thing. Right? But no, they take them all the way to America, far, far away, £300,000, top to toe, everything, teeth, hair, whatever. They come back looking like a melted Barbie doll. Not a good thing, not a step up from Johnny Depp, I don't think. There's another thing called Extreme Makeover Home Edition I've seen, and I'm not sure what it is, but I think it might be DIY plastic surgery. Which I think is a good idea. Seriously, no? Because I think that's a good idea. I've done DIY plastic surgery. Yeah, that's good. Not like face transplant, because I'm thinking that would be quite complicated. Like, what would you use? A spoon? No. Or like a rotomower? Could be quite messy, really, face transplant. But, has anyone heard of dermabrasion?
Yeah.
Dermabrasion is where they gently sand your skin, gently taking off the top layer, leaving a lovely fresh layer underneath. Yeah? Well, sandpaper. Everyone's got sandpaper. I've got sandpaper. Thing is, I didn't have sandpaper like the nice, gentle sandpaper. I didn't have the stuff with the huge crystals on it, which I thought would be quicker. Obviously, I'm quite an impatient person, so I got it out. Gently Harry. Yeah, well, it sort of looked like that. So, actually, thinking about it, probably not the best thing in the world to do DIY plastic surgery. Probably could have done with some professional help in that particular instance. Shall I leave you with that down, or shall I do more? No. Oh, has anyone seen Brokeback Mountain?
Sure.
Yes, and you all know what it's about, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. What's it about?
Bullfrog.
Gay cowboys, exactly. Gay
Heath Ledger.
cowboys. Everybody knows it's about Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Gay cowboys, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that going in, I would have thought. But I went to see it the first day, and when the gay cowboys were doing the gay cowboy stuff, people started working out. They started working out. Oh, yeah. They started walking out, like the kissy scenes and the scenes with the bullfrogging and whatever. And they did. So I was like confused about that, because everybody knows what it's about. But then the next day I went to see King Kong, and it was fine. It was like Naomi Watts dancing about, like in the Depression, Last Days of Vaudeville. Oh, it was funny. She was like doing Charlie Chaplin impression. Oh, it was brilliant, yeah. And then all of a sudden, this great big monkey came into it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that. Let's walk out. I spoiled that for you, haven't I? I tell you something else. I tell you something else. Snakes in the plane. There's snakes in a plane.
Oh.
And do you know what? I'll tell you something else. I'm sorry to spoil this for you, but the Wicker Man remake is crap! I'm sorry, I know you didn't expect that, I really am. I think I'll just leave you with that, because I've devastated you now. It's devastating news, I know, but there you go. So I've spoiled all those films, I've spoiled Carrie, I've spoiled everything. Never mind, I'm just going to leave you. You can go and have a drink or something now, it's fine. Right, bye-bye. Please Harris, everyone, I've gone for that, hasn't he, straight away. I was going to do my nice little wrapping up, you know, thank you very much, thank you acts, thank you audience, but you know, what's the point? You know? What's the point if you're not going to stick around, eh? No. Anyway, you were saying about the Reader's Digest. I personally would be interested, I don't know if you guys would be, to know what it was you wrote.
I don't remember, isn't that awful?
It is very